You're watching Bamzooki, and I've just got to tell you about a zook that we had sent in to us this week. It's the biggest, it's the quickest, it's just an amazing zook. Rich, what have you done?
I just wanted to see how it worked, Jake.
Right, so you took it apart.
Yes.
And now you're going to put it back together. Go on.
Yeah, now here's the thing. I haven't got the manual handy, have you?
On with today's show. It's now time to meet our very first team, and they're hoping that their Bamzooki experience is a pretty explosive one. Rich.
Hi, my name's Daniel, and this is my house. Come on in. This is my little sister, Bryony. She knows a bit about making zooks, but not as much as me. And this is my mum. She doesn't know much about making zooks either, but she's great at making these. Come on, let's go and meet the rest of the team. This is my team. Daniel. Hi. Matt. Hi. And Ben. Hi.
The best teams in the last series had zooks with something in common. We decided to make our zooks strong and stable by giving them big legs. And when we added the Volcanic Warriors theme, we changed our zooks from dormant ones into raging ones.
Should we be telling them that much about our zooks yet?
Nah, you'd better go now.
See ya!
Well, the secret's out now, and here they are. Vulcan, Eruption, Debris, and Magma.
Volcanic Warriors, welcome to Bamzooki. Are you hoping for a red-hot performance today?
Yeah.
Thought so. Now, looking at your zooks, they're all very different. Daniel, I know this isn't an easy question, but pick one zook that you think is guaranteed to win.
I think Eruption, because it's a really big and strong zook.
He's got massive feet, hasn't he?
Yeah.
All right, boys, well, listen, welcome to the show. Very best of luck, and it's now time to meet your opponents. And keep this under your hat, because their zook building skills are top secret.
My name's Dylan. My mission is to build zooks that will make Bamzooki history. First thing is to get the right team.
With all our skills and all our information, we can build the perfect zooks. Now let's get to work. William, volcanic bug's not hitting the target. Is there any info on the message board?
Yes, if we set levels on turn smoothness to a low number, it should help with his steering.
Luke, zook in the China shop. Any thoughts?
Episode 12. J2S used a big zook called Harrier. The key is a big zook.
OK, let's make Spider bigger. Where are you with Creepy's balance?
Get one leg right, then copy and mirror. That way all the legs will be the same size.
OK, guys, looks like we've got 4 zooks to be proud of.
OK, guys, looks like mission's over.
And a new one begins with Volcanic Bug, Freaky Thing, Creepy, and Bad Bug Scary Spider.
Cyberbugs, welcome to Bamzooki. Now, I have met your opponents today, and I can tell you now, their zooks are kind of really strange and different looking, and yours are very much kind of insect-like zooks, really, is what I'd call them. I love Freaky Thing. I mean, who is the man on the back? Is he a mascot? Is he riding the zook? Is he going to cheer you on to victory? Who is he?
He's riding on his back.
Has he got a name?
No.
All right, boys, well, welcome to the show. It's now time to get on with the programme, because it's time for the first contest. Teams, look at these doors swinging backwards and forwards very viciously indeed. Now, you're probably there thinking, surely we're not going to put a zook into that. Well, yes, we are, I'm afraid. Nosy, Bernard, lads, together, show us how it's done, because this can be a very exciting game. We've seen it before, and it's brilliant. What the zook has to do is get all the way through to the end, hopefully avoiding the doors, because if these doors catch a zook or catch the ball, it's going to be mayhem, and normally it is. Teams, for the first time today, go and pick a zook. Go on.
There's no secret to winning this one. You've got to be big. You've got to be strong.
I think that we should choose Eruption.
Yeah, but Creepy would trip up, wouldn't he?
Oh, yeah.
You might have chose yours, massive. It didn't jump. Yeah, because of its big head.
Yeah.
Volcanic Bug.
Eruption, probably. Yeah, OK.
OK, teams, let's do it. This is the first contest. Come on.
Come on, let's go.
Well, if you like volcanoes, and I do, loads, stay tuned. We've got Eruption up against Volcanic Bug, and with names like that, it's sure to be a lava minute.
Good joke, Rich. Very nice indeed. I have to say, Eruption against Volcanic Bug. This is going to be an explosive Zook Marbles, teams. It's the first contest of the day. Are you up for this?
Yeah.
Good. Rich, are you up for this?
I am up for it, Jake.
Good. Let's start the countdown.
3, 2, 1.
And off we go, and Eruption is the first to show, bursting into the balls ahead of Volcanic Bug. Well, they're both in there somewhere. Oh, Eruption getting dangerously close to the swinging doors there. Oh, he's just been caught, but he's making good progress. He sort of looks like he's doing a breaststroke, really, but it's a good action, and Volcanic Bug is lost in there as Eruption heads to the line. It's round 1 to the Volcanic Warriors.
Lucky, I have to say, right, Volcanic Bug is a really good Zook. I think he was just a little bit scared of getting caught on those doors, so unlucky to the red team. But Eruption, he was great, wasn't he, Daniel?
Yeah. And
all this means that the Volcanic Warriors are 1-0 in the lead as we enter today's second Bamzooki contest. So today's second contest is Zook Super Hurdles, and as I'm sure you know by now, it's only really super if your Zook is good at getting over stuff. Nosy Bernard lads, show us how it's done while I tell you all about it, teams. Now, all this really is a series of different hurdles. Some are easier than others, but by far the toughest one is this one right here in the middle of the table, which is even causing problems for Bernard. So whatever you do, pick a Zook that you think can cope with this and pick your second Zook now.
What you need here is a Zook with long legs and good ground clearance. A bit like Jake, really.
Well, is he quick enough?
May be able to clamber over them.
Freaky might be pretty good.
Is he fast enough, though?
How about Freaky Thing?
What? Magma's okay, really.
Yeah, Freaky Thing.
All right, teams, back you come. Let's jump to it. Come on.
Well, the Volcanic Warriors have chosen Magma, and if he wins this could give the Cyberbugs a mountain to climb. So they have turned to Freaky Thing, complete with little bloke on his back.
I love the little bloke on the back of Freaky Thing. I have to say, though, teams, if I was going to pick a Zook for this, I'm not sure I would have gone for Zooks of this kind of size. Normally, the bigger, the better on this game. But you're obviously both confident your Zooks can do this, yeah?
Yeah. Yes.
OK, Rich, are you confident?
I'm always confident, Jake.
Let's see what happens, and let's start the countdown.
3, 2, 1.
And away they go, and straight away, that's a great start by Freaky Thing. I mean, Magma's got a great action, but Freaky Thing has got extraordinary speed. Well, there's a bit of luck there with the barriers, and he's over the line. What a victory!
Unlucky to Magma, who's still in the middle of the table. And what a performance by Freaky Thing. Luke, you designed him. Tell me how happy you are right now.
Very.
I thought that might be your answer. All right, boys, congratulations. And that means as we enter today's third Bamzooki contest, it's 1-1, as Magma still makes his way down the table. So, lads, Zook Ball is our third contest today, and a lot of people have said to me that, Jake, there's not been many goals in this series of Bamzooki, and I always say to them, listen, if you want goals, you've got to rely on Bernard, because that is the way to do it. Get in there, my son. He never fails to deliver, and that is what your Zooks have got to do. Pick a Zook that can score, but also pick a Zook who can save. Teams, for the final time today, go and pick a Zook.
Well, their Zooks need 2 skills, but they've only got 2 Zooks left to choose from.
Debris may be good because he takes a long run up, doesn't he?
When Creepy pushes it right, it won't fall over, will it?
But I would prefer to choose Vulcan.
Yeah,
Creepy, yeah.
Interesting matchup. Back you come, teams, for the third contest.
Well, the Volcanic Warriors have chosen Vulcan. Mr. Spock was a Vulcan, wasn't he? And he was rubbish at football. Meanwhile, the Cyberbugs have gone for Creepy. Can he hit the back of the net?
Let's find out, Rich. Don't forget, teams, this is a massively important game. Whoever wins this is going to take a lead into today's Bamzooki final. Best of luck. Vulcan's up first, boys. Lots of noise from you. Let's start the countdown.
3, 2,
ready.
1.
And Vulcan makes his way to the ball, strikes it well. Out comes Creepy. He's on his back, but he's managed to save it.
Unlucky, boys. Vulcan misses, which means that if Creepy scores this, you're going to creep into the lead. Let's see how you do, boys. Come on.
Off goes Creepy, gets a good contact with the ball, but out comes Vulcan. That's a great save.
Look at that. Vulcan saves from Creepy. No goals so far. This does mean if Vulcan scores this, you take the lead, lads. Let's see what happens.
Come on, Vulcan.
he do it? Up to the ball, here comes Creepy. Yet again, he's on his back, but he's just managed to do enough to put him off.
Another miss for Volcanic that probably goes down as a save by Creepy, but what it does mean is that, boys, if Creepy scores his final spot kick, you win this game and you take a lead into the final. Best of luck, boys. This is a massive kick. Let's see what happens.
Pressure's on Creepy. Hits the ball well, but out comes Volcan. Beam me up, Jakey. It's a 0-0 thriller.
It is a 0-0 thriller, Rich, as the Zook and the ball both go off the end of the table. And all this means, after Creepy's miss right there, that as we enter today's Bamzooki final, it couldn't be closer. It's all square between the Cyberbugs and the Volcanic Warriors. There is nothing to separate today's two Bamzooki teams in terms of taking a lead into today's final, but this is certainly going to separate today's winners from today's losers. Lads, you've seen it before, and now you're here. This is the Bamzooki final relay, and this is what your Zooks have got to do. The very first Zook is going to smash down that wall right there. They tag the second Zook, who's then got to get over two rather tricky hurdles. Your third Zook has got to negotiate the sliding door, and the final Zook has to run as quick as he can all the way to the end. The first Zook to get there is going to be the winner. Now, you've made a lot of big decisions on today's show, and this is your final one. You've got to work out which Zook is going to do which job for you. So, boys, you get on with doing that. And, Rich, maybe you can help me out, because I was watching Magma earlier on in the show, and I was just thinking, how can you design the perfect Zook that's good at getting over stuff without getting stuck?
Easy, Jake. Here we go. Have a look at these sea turtles. These guys are designed for swimming in the world's oceans with their large flippers and smooth, sleek bodies. But turtles every now and again come ashore, and it's the smooth, sleek design of their bellies that stops them from getting stuck. So I reckon if you build your Zooks with curved undersides, they'll be less likely to get stuck on things. Or if they do get stuck, they're more likely to slide straight off.
Oh, Rich, cute turtles. Anyway, serious face back on. We're very close to today's Bamzooki final. Rich, please give us the 8 Zooks lining up, hoping for victory.
Well, first up for the Volcanic Warriors, it's Eruption. He exploded onto the scene when he won Zook Marbles. He's up against the elaborately named Bad Bug Scary Spider. Second leg, rematch from Super Hurdles, Magma against Freaky Thing. The third leg, all the V's, Vulcan against Volcanic Bug. And the final sprint, it's Debris, we've not seen him before, against Creepy.
Cheers, Rich. Now, teams, it's not been this close for this entire series of Bamzooki. We've never had a final where it's all square. Hands up who's nervous. Yep, I thought I might see about that many hands. All right, guys, best of luck. Rich, put your hand up if you're nervous.
It's already up, Jake.
Good. Let's get on with the show, and let's start the countdown.
3, 2, 1.
And they both go off together, and look at Bad Bug Scary Spider straight through and tags Freaky Thing, who we know is brilliant at hurdles, and he's already a Volcanic Bug, and Magma's only just been tagged. Magma's struggling there on that first hurdle, but look at Volcanic Bug! Oh, he nearly got squashed by the sliding door. Can he get through? He's through, and Magma is still stuck. He's got his back leg stuck as Volcanic Bug tags Creepy, who nearly loses it, but he's gonna do it, and the Cyberbugs have done it. Bamzooki!
Thank you, Rich. A massive cheer there from the Cyberbugs. Congratulations to you. But Volcanic Warriors, the problem was Magma. I mean, he's still flailing around in the middle of the table. So unlucky. Amazing Zooks, and it was so close. But Cyberbugs, congratulations, boys. There you go. Your very own Bamzooki pictures, and you're back for the semi-final. What an amazing final that was. Don't forget you can download your very own Zook kit from the CBBC website, build your own Zooks, and who knows, maybe appear right here on the show. Rich, are you out of breath as I am?
I am, Jake.
We'll get our breath back and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
It just gets better and better. The next Bamzooki heat coming right up.
Bamzooki.
There you are. Welcome to Bamzooki. Do you know what? You're about to see some pretty impressive Zooks. But if you think you can do better, all you have to do is log on to the CBBC website and build your very own Zook by downloading the Bamzooki Zook kit. It's brilliant.
Or they could buy a Zook made of my new Zook production line.
Wow, what is that?
I reckon I could make about 500 a day here.
Rich?
Yes?
What do they do?
Good point.
Yeah, I tell you what, you work on that while we get on with the show and meet today's very first team. And when it came to communication, they were kind of loud.
Hi, we're Team Scorpio.
And we're all from London.
And we're all great mates.
And we always agree on everything.
Thomas is designing. Finn's strategy.
Eric's the person who makes everything even. And I'm the leader. Daddy Longlegs is the fastest zook we've got.
Frogfish is a frog formed with a fish which jumps over hurdles.
Chameleon Bot just goes in a straight line.
Magma Scorpion is strong because we made the body really big, so it makes it push harder.
Okay, maybe we don't always agree on everything, but at the end of the day, we're still always good friends.
And having different opinions makes our zooks the best.
Also, I think frogfish should have longer legs.
No, shorter!
Longer!
No, shorter!
Longer!
No, shorter!
Well, let's at least agree on the lineup. We've got Frogfish, Chameleon Bot, Magma Scorpion, and Daddy Longlegs.
Scorpio, welcome to Bamzooki. Now, first things first, you're not going to argue about which zooks for which contests, are you?
No.
OK. Now, looking at your zooks first off, Chameleon Bot, what a special-looking zook. He's kind of got feet pointing upwards. Why is that?
Well, it's to make him a lot faster and to keep his balance and all of that.
Jake, tell me all about Magma Scorpion.
First we done a scorpion and it had just a scorpion tail, but then we realised that it made it really heavy. So we changed it to a flipper, so if it goes backwards, it flips back up.
Some really interesting zooks. Are you looking forward to this?
Yes.
Good. Welcome to the show. Good luck. And it's now time to meet your opponents today. And when it came to zook building for them, they rocked.
5 minutes, guys.
So, guys, you're in a band, you've been building zooks. How do you fit everything in?
Well, at first it was quite difficult.
But then after a while we realised that rock and roll and Bamzooki are quite similar. I don't get it. Why do we need different zooks?
Hold on, maybe we need to make zooks like we make music.
Well, both need to be varied, so first a good rock song.
Yeah, a good strong zook is always useful.
A slow ballad's a winner.
Yeah, like a slow zook with good balance.
Finally, you can't have an album without a fast dance track.
And a zook with great speed.
OK, I think we've got it. Let's start creating.
Cue musical montage. I've pushed the cycle speed up, but it's not making Axios move any quicker.
We need to make the leg movements flatter. Click on the OK point and drag them in.
Wow, that's improved the balance and speed.
So now each of our zooks has got something different to bring to the contests.
Guys, they're ready for you.
Sorry, guys, the interview's over.
1, 2, 3, 4!
I'm going to take my earplugs out now. Here's Bandsaw, Crescent, Axios 91.1 and Digitopia.
Tokumsie, welcome to Bamzooki. Now, this is the big question. If you win today, will you sing with joy?
Yeah. Yes.
First of all, Digitopia, what's the idea behind the big flap on there?
It's mostly for self-righting when it falls over and then it needs to get up quite quickly, and that'll just bring it up straight away and it'll be able to carry on.
And what about Crescent? Because as well as being a big zook, he's got these big kind of boxing gloves at the front. What's all that for?
It's the strongest zook that can control, like, balls and stuff.
All right, team, very best of luck. Can't wait to see how your zooks perform. And let's get on with the show right now, because it is time for the very first contest. No pressure, Bernard, but the nation is watching. Off you go. Now, teams, you've all seen this loads of times. I'm sure you know exactly the way it works. Your zook has got to go from the start here all the way around back to where it started, making sure that you hit your team's coloured targets as you go. You also know to avoid the poles and the balls, because for every single pole that you knock over is going to add a second to your time. The quickest zook is going to be the winning zook. Teams, do you think you've got zooks that can compete with this?
Yes.
All right, go and pick them. Off you go. Go on.
Well, they sound confident. Let's see if they've got the zooks to prove it.
Right, I think for this we should choose Digitopia.
Danny Longlegs, that will probably go too fast and hit all the poles.
Yeah. Obviously, starting off with his legs is quite close together.
One of them might knock over one and it goes all the way around.
Digitopia.
OK, teams, it's time for the first contest.
Well, first up for Scorpio, it's Chameleon Bot. Of course, chameleons usually blend in. He'll be hoping to stand out. Meanwhile, in the red corner, Tokumsie have gone for Digitopia.
Cheers, Richard. First up, it is Chameleon Bot for Scorpio. Team, you spent a long time designing this zook. Is it good enough for this contest?
Yes.
So you're confident?
Yes.
All right, best of luck. Richard, are you ready for this?
Absolutely.
OK, then let's start the countdown. Come on, boys.
3, 2, 1. Away goes Chameleon Bots in this first round. Ready, steady, Zook. Remember, every pole he knocks over adds a second to his time. But it's a good start. Well, as soon as I say that, a pole goes down and another. Oh, dear me. Seconds mounting up there for Chameleon Bot. Now he's stuck on the pole, needs to get back on track, needs to avoid the poles. And he definitely needs to avoid that ball, and that's a disaster for Chameleon. Where's he going? Hang on, that's the wrong way. Well, unbelievable. Cheerio.
What a strange performance from Chameleon Bot. He started off fine, he flew halfway down the course and suddenly thought, no, I'm going to walk off the table. So unlucky, boys. But the big question now is, can Digitopia beat that? All you've got to do is complete the course. So let's see how Digitopia does.
3, 2, 1. Let's see, indeed, as Digitopia fairly sprints away from the line. That is one quick Zook. Oh, it's one clumsy Zook as well as a pole goes down, but remember, it doesn't matter. As long as he completes the course, Tokumsie will win the round. One corner left, dangerously close, but he's done it. 17 seconds.
That is tremendous. 17 seconds, 7 poles knocked down. That's 24 seconds. Even if it was 24 hours, it wouldn't have mattered. What it does mean to Tokumsie is that you are 1-0 in the lead as we enter today's second contest. Do you know what, teams? If I was asked to pick my favourite Bamzooki game, I might just go for Merry-Go-Zook, and not just because I love fairground rides. Now, this game is absolutely brilliant fun. And that's exactly why, because Zooks go flying off in any direction. Like that. This massive disc spins faster and faster and faster, and the first Zook to fly off is going to be the loser. So pick a Zook that you think has got stickability, and pick a Zook better than Nosy and Bernard right now. Off you go. Go on.
Stickability, a word that describes what the Zooks need, and also a word that Jake has just made up.
I think Bamzooki for this one.
Maybe Daddy Longlegs, so it might go around and just keep on spinning around. So
whoever he's up against, he'll be able to push them back.
maybe Magma Scorpio.
Going for Bamzooki, okay.
OK, teams, it's time for Merry-Go-Zook.
Well, Scorpio will be hoping Magma Scorpion will be too hot to handle in Merry-Go-Zook. Meanwhile, Tokumsie are going for Bamzooki. Will he have the cutting edge?
Time to find out, Rich. Now, is anyone worried about their Zook flying across the studio and getting hurt?
Yeah.
You worried? OK, well, I suggest you look away because we're about to start Merry-Go-Zook. Rich, are you ready?
Absolutely.
OK, best of luck, teams. Let's start the countdown. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
And slowly it begins to spin. Round and round, faster and faster. The Zook's trying to hold on, and oh dear, there goes Magma Scorpion. It's all over.
Magma Scorpion almost straight off. It wasn't even going that fast. Unlucky boys. But that means that Tokumsie are 2-0 in the lead as we enter the third contest. And look at this. Bamzooki is still going. He's amazing. Come on, lads, the finish line's down here. Quick as you can, let's be having you. Right, teams, this is Zook 'em down, and the aim of the game, quite simply, is to Zook 'em down. The is referring to these coloured blocks that relates to your team. Now, red team, what you have to do is knock down every single coloured block and then get over the finish line first. Green team, you've got to do exactly the same with your coloured blocks. If you cross the finish line first, but you haven't knocked over all the blocks, you still don't win. So pick a nice, clever, precise Zook and pick it now. Go on.
It's vital to knock all the blocks down. As we've seen before, no good having a quick Zook if it can't knock down the blocks.
I think we should use Crescent because it's strong and it can turn quickly.
Daddy Longlegs, yeah, because it's the fastest.
Shouldn't use Axios though because it's too fast.
What about Frogfish? Frogfish will just jump everywhere.
Crescent, yeah,
So definitely Crescent.
You've made your third choice. It's time for the third contest. Back you come.
In the green corner, we have Daddy Longlegs. And check this, nature fans. Many people think Daddy Longlegs is a spider. It's not. It's a fly. Meanwhile, over in the red corner, they'll be hoping Crescent can give them a pleasant present.
Educational and entertaining all in one. Rich, you're a star. Right, Scorpio, listen up. If you win this, you have just a 1-second deficit in the final. If you lose, it's 3 seconds. This is a vitally important game for you. Best of luck to both teams. Are you ready?
Yes.
OK, then let's start the countdown. 3, 2, 1.
And bang, off they both go. Both quick Zooks, both get the first pole. Good start. Can they get the second one? Well, Crescent has got it, but what's Daddy Longlegs doing? He just seems to be going round and round in circles there, not making any progress. Meanwhile, Crescent tearing towards the line. Down goes the final pole, and, well, off goes Daddy Longlegs, and Crescent takes it.
Crescent grabs victory for Tokumsie and Scorpio. It's bad news for you. Now, don't worry, you can still win this, because as we all know, anything can happen in Bamzooki. Everyone's talking about it. Everyone knows the way it works. But in case you've been living on the moon for the last few weeks, let me explain it to you. This is the Bamzooki final relay, and this is what's going to happen. The very first Zook is going to smash through this wall right here. They're going to tag the next Zook, who's got 2 tricky hurdles to overcome. The third Zook's obstacle is a sliding door. Once they're through that, they then have to tag the last Zook, who has to race to the finish. The first Zook that gets there is going to be the winner. Now, teams, you've got a big decision here. You've got to work out which Zook you want to perform at which task. So think about their skills, then think about whereabouts on the table you're going to put them. You get doing that, while Rich, let me have a quick chat with you, because we have seen some brilliant colours on some of the Zooks this year. I'm really getting into them, aren't you?
Yeah, me too, Jake. Here we go. The Zook kit allows you to colour your Zooks pretty much any way you like. So, you could recreate one of these friendly chaps. Animals come in just about every colour, from friendly-looking yellow frogs to, well, nasty-looking red snakes. I reckon colouring a Zook is a very important process. Now, it might not make your Zooks faster, but you might just scare the opposition. Crikey, look at him!
Cheers, Rich. No room for scared Zooks right now, though, because this is today's Bamzooki final. Rich, please give us the final lineup.
First up, it's Magma Scorpion against Digitopia. Second leg, is it a frog? Is it a fish? It's both. It's Frogfish against Bansaw. Third leg, Chameleon Bot up against Crescent. And the final sprint, Daddy Longlegs against Axios 91.1.
Cheers, mate. Tokumsie, you got 3-second lead, but anything can happen in Bamzooki, so let's see what happens. Let's start the countdown. Ready.
Well, it's going to take a massive performance from Scorpio to pull back this 3-second disadvantage. And, well, already Bansaw is making his way over that second hurdle. And, well, Magma Scorpion is slow. Bansaw tagging Crescent here. And, well, here comes Frogfish at last. First time we've seen him, and, well, can't believe they saved him till the last. And there goes Axios 91.1. Absolutely classic Bamzooki.
Scorpio, I feel so sorry for you. You came all the way to Bamzooki and didn't manage to win a single contest, but you had an amazing Zooks, and on that occasion, Frogfish just couldn't deliver for you. And Tokumsie, you're the winners!
Yes!
Well done. Congratulations. You won every single contest here on Bamzooki. It doesn't get any more convincing than that. Not only have you got your hands on some lovely Bamzooki pictures, but you'll be returning here next time to take on another victorious team. And don't forget, you can design your very own Zooks and take part in that kind of contest. Just log on to bbc.co.uk/CBBC, and who knows, maybe you could be right here on Bamzooki. Rich, say goodbye.
Goodbye.
See you next time. Come on, Frogfish. Keep going, my son. Good lad.
Who'd get your vote? The Genius?